Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to crochet this delicate lacy wreath, which will certainly beautify your home for Christmas time. The diameter of the wreath is about 15 inches. This wreath can be decorated in different ways. For example, a bow can be crocheted, beads can be added, glued on or crocheted in, and in the middle, instead of the bells, you might choose to hang a few snowflakes or an angel, flat or 3D. I will be crocheting using cotton thread size 10, and my hook is 1.95 millimeter. To make this wreath, we'll need to use a metal or plastic ring. Mine is 10 inches in diameter. Of course, a different diameter can be used, but you would need to make calculations and change the initial number of stitches. To decorate the wreath, I'm going to use this 2.5-inch ribbon. I'll use it to make a bow, and to hang the bells I'll use this 3/8-inch ribbon and a few plastic beads. But of course this is not set in stone. You can use something different according to your taste. If you are going to make bells to decorate your wreath, it's very desirable to buy a styrofoam bell shape. Mine is 3.5 inches tall. And I cover those bells with plastic wrap. It makes it much easier to take the dry bell off. Of course, you can also use something you can find around the house, like a turned over cup, child's toy, or you can even make the needed shape using clay or Play-Doh. To start, we need to make 288 single crochet stitches around a metal ring. As a reminder, my ring is 10 inches in diameter. If yours is different, it can be used too, but you would need to adjust the number of initial single crochet stitches. Just make sure that you add or subtract those stitches in increments of 9. To start the first round, the round of single crochet stitches, put the end of thread on the metal ring like this, and move the hook to the left of this thread away from you. Grab the thread, pull it towards the front, and make the first stitch. Actually, we are not going to count this as a stitch. This is just the first beginning stitch we need here. And now, working in this end of thread, we'll start making single crochet stitches. Hook under the loop, grab the thread, pull it to front, and make the first single crochet. The hook under the loop, pull the thread to the front, make the second single crochet, and so on. At first it's not easy to work, but it will be easier eventually. Continue working like this, making single crochet stitches. You will need 288 of them. At the end, make a slip stitch in the first single crochet and make sure you count the stitches you made, that you have 288. This is the first round finished. The second round is the round of double crochet stitches. We'll be making a double crochet in each single crochet, so 288 double crochet stitches in total for the ring of this size. The first of them is chain 3, 2, 3, and now double crochet stitches, stitch and stitch. So we are making the same number of double crochet as we made the single crochets. At first it's not very easy to crochet, especially when your ring is on the table, but it will become easier eventually. So please continue making these double crochet stitches, and at the end make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. This is the second round, 288 double crochet stitches. In the third round, we'll be making single crochet stitches, then chain 9, we'll be skipping 8 double crochet stitches, and we'll repeat the same, a single crochet, chain 9, skip 8 double crochets, and so on. We'll make 32 single crochet stitches this way. Instead of the first single crochet, we'll make chain 1 and then chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now skip 8 double crochets and make a single crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip 8, 2, 2, 2, and 2, and make a single crochet. Continue this pattern, please. At the end, make a slip stitch in the first beginning chain, which we made instead of the first single crochet. This is round 3 finished. In round 4, in each chain 9 space that we just made, we'll be making 9 double crochet stitches and chain 3 between them. First, let's make a couple slip stitches. The first 2 in chain stitches. 1, 2, and the third one underneath those chain stitches. Now chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and now regular double crochets. Now we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have made the first group. Now chain 3 and moving on to the second. chain 9 space, we'll start making 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, chain 3, and continue this work. Make 30 more groups of 9 double crochets with chain 3 between. This is round number 4 finished. In round number 5, instead of 9 double crochets, we'll make 7, and between them chain 3, a double crochet in the middle chain of chain 3 of the previous round, and chain 3. We'll start this round with 2 double crochets together, and every time when a round begins with 2 double crochets together, we'll start with chain 2 instead of chain 3. And now the next double crochet, and at the end of the round we'll make a slip stitch in this stitch. Now we'll make 5 double crochets, stitch and stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 2 last double crochets together. We'll start the first one, we'll start the second one, and finish them together. Now chain 3, a double crochet in the middle of these 3 chain stitches, and the chain 3. Now the next group of 9, we are making 7 double crochets. Start the first one, start the second one, all together. Now 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 2 last double crochet stitches also together, chain 3, a double crochet, and chain 3. And continue this pattern, please, all the way around. This is what round 5 looks like at the end. In round number 6, we'll continue making 2 double crochets together at the beginning and at the end of each group of double crochets, and then we'll make chain 3, a V-stitch, which in this pattern consists of a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet in the same double crochet of the previous round, and chain 3. Once again, we'll start this round with chain 2, and then a double crochet in the next stitch. This is 2 first double crochets together. Now 3 double crochets, stitch and stitch, and the last 2 together, 1, 2. We have made 5. Chain 3, a double crochet in the double crochet, chain 3, a double crochet in the same double crochet, chain 3. Once again, 2 double crochets together, start the first one, start the second one, together now 3 double crochets, 2 double crochets together, 2 unfinished double crochets like this, and the chain 3, a double crochet in the double crochet of the previous round, chain 3, another double crochet in the same stitch, and chain 3, and continue working like this all the way around. This is what round 6 looks like when it's finished. In round number 7, we'll be making 2 double crochets together, a double crochet in the next double crochet, 2 double crochets together. So we'll have 3 double crochets left in this group. And between the groups of double crochets, we'll be making 3 puff stitches. Each puff stitch consists of 3 double crochets finished together. Between those puff stitches, we'll be making chain 3 4 times. We'll make chain 2 to begin with, and then a double crochet. The next double crochet stitch and stitch, and the 2 next double crochets together. Now we have 3 double crochets, chain 3. We are making the first puff stitch in this chain 3 space, the first double crochet unfinished, the second double crochet, the third double crochet. Now we'll finish them together, pulling the hook through all 4 threads on the hook, and the chain 3. Make sure the first one is quite tight. Now the next puff stitch in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, unfinished double crochets, finish them together, 1, 2, 3, chain stitches, and the next puff stitch in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, finish them together, chain 3. Now 2 double crochets together, 1, 2, a double crochet in the double crochet, 2 together, 1, 2, chain 3, the first puff stitch, 3 double crochets together, chain 3, the next 3 double crochets together, chain 3, and another puff stitch, chain 3, and continue this pattern, please. This is round number 7 finished. In the last round, number 8, we'll be making the 3 remaining double crochets together, and then we'll make a picot on this double crochet. After that, we'll be making chain 3, a single crochet in this chain 3 space, then groups of chain stitches with picots, all separated by single crochet and chain 3 before moving on to the next group of 3 double crochets. We'll start as usual with chain 2 and then the next double crochet not finished, the last double crochet not finished. We'll finish them together. Chain 3, insert the hook in these 3 threads, pull the hook through those threads and the thread on the hook. This is our first picot. Now chain 3, a single crochet in chain 3 space, chain 5, a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. So here we have 2 chain stitches left, and chain 2 on the other side of the picot, a single crochet, chain 6 this time, insert the hook in the third chain from the hook. So here we have 3 chain stitches left, and we'll make chain 3 on the other side of the picot too, a single crochet, chain 5, insert the hook in the third chain from the hook, pull it through, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets together, begin the first one, begin the next one, begin the last one, make chain 3, insert the hook in 4 threads this time, pull it through the picot, chain 3, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 6, a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, chain 3, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 3. Continue following this pattern, please. Finish this round, and at the end make a slip stitch in this third beginning chain, then cut off and weave in the thread. If you want to decorate your wreath with bells, I suggest making bells like these, because they have the same design elements as the wreath itself. We'll start with a magic loop, and in the loop we'll make 5 groups of 3 double crochet stitches with chain 1 between them. I'm making a magic loop like this. Thread around 2 fingers, and then I'm pulling the second thread to front and make the first stitch. I'm closing it a little, and now chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and the second double crochet, the third, chain 1 for separation, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and the last group, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and a slip stitch in the third beginning chain, and close the loop. Before moving on, use a needle to weave the end of the thread in and pass the needle in at least 2 different directions to fix the magic loop well. In the second round, we'll continue making groups of 3 double crochets, but between them they will be chain 3 instead of chain 1. So once again, we'll start with chain 3. This is the first double crochet, and now a double crochet in the double crochet, and another double crochet in the third double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and repeat this 3 more times. At the end of the round, after the last chain 3, make a slip stitch in the third beginning chain. In the third round, we'll start widening. Those groups of double crochets will be making 5 instead of 3. We'll double the first double crochet and the last double crochet of each group, and we'll continue to make chain 3 between those groups. So once again, we'll make chain 3 instead of the first double crochet and another double crochet in the same place. Now a double crochet in the next and the second double crochet, and 2 in the last one. We have made 5 instead of 3. Chain 3, and once again 2 double crochets first, a double crochet in the double crochet, and 2 double crochets. Chain 3, and continue this pattern, please. In rounds 4 and 5, we'll continue making 2 double crochets instead of 1 at the beginning of each group and at the end of this group. This way, in round 4, we'll make 7 double crochets, and in round 5, 9 double crochet stitches. chain 3 and a double crochet in the same space, in the same stitch, then 3 double crochets, stitch and stitch, and 2 double crochets in the last stitch. We have made 7, chain 3, 2 double crochets instead of 1 at the beginning, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 2 in the last stitch, 7 again, chain 3. Continue working on this round, please, and then make the next round the same way. You'll be making 2 double crochets in the first stitch, then 5 double crochets stitch and stitch, and 2 in the last stitch. This way you will be making 9 double crochets in each group with chain 3 between them. Finish these 2 rounds, please, and then I'll show how to continue. This is the end of round 5. We are here now, and rounds 6, 7, and 8 are absolutely identical. They consist of 5 groups of 9 double crochets with chain 3 between them. Work on these rounds on your own, please. I will do the same, and then we'll continue working together. This is what the bell looks like when 8 rounds are finished. And in round 9, we'll start reducing the number of double crochets. We'll be making 2 double crochets together at the beginning and at the end of each group. Between those groups, we'll make chain 3, a double crochet in the middle chain stitch of these 3 of the previous round, and chain 3. Every time we start a round with 2 double crochets together, instead of chain 3 at the beginning, we'll be making chain 2. And then a double crochet in the next double crochet. And this is the first reduction. At the end of the round, we'll make a slip stitch in this stitch. Now we'll be making 5 double crochets, stitch and stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 double crochets together. Begin the first stitch, begin the second one, and finish them together. Now chain 3, a double crochet in the middle chain stitch, chain 3, 2 double crochets together, begin the first one, begin the next one together, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 stitches together, chain 3, a double crochet, chain 3. And now repeat this 3 more times, please. In round 10, We'll continue making 2 double crochets together at the beginning and at the end of each group. So we'll have 5 double crochets left here, and between those groups we'll be making chain 3, a double crochet in the double crochet of the previous round, chain 3, another double crochet in the same stitch, and chain 3. Once again, we'll start with chain 2 and then a double crochet, then 3 double crochets stitch in stitch, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets together, 1, 2, 5 stitches now, chain 3, a double crochet in the double crochet, chain 3, another double crochet in the same place, chain 3, 2 double crochets together, begin the first one, begin the second one together, then 3 double crochets stitch in stitch, chain 3, a double crochet, chain 3, a double crochet, chain 3. Continue this pattern, please. In round 11, we'll be making 2 double crochets together, 1 double crochet and 2 together. After that, chain 3, a puff stitch in the chain 3 space of the previous round. A puff stitch consists of 3 double crochets finished together, and we'll be making 3 of them with chain 3 between those stitches. So again, chain 2 and the double crochet in the next stitch, then stitch in stitch just one time, and the 2 double crochets together, 3 left, chain 3. We'll be making the first puff stitch in this chain 3 space, making 3 unfinished double crochets, the first one, the second one, and the third one. And now we'll finish them all together, pulling the hook through all 4 threads. Chain 3, the next puff stitch in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3 unfinished double crochets, finish them together, chain 3, and another puff stitch, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 3, and the next group of 3 double crochets. First we are making 2 together, 1, and the 2 together, chain 3 again, a puff stitch, 1, 2, 3 unfinished double crochets, chain 3, another puff stitch, 1, 2, 3, and now finish them together, chain 3, and one more puff stitch here, 2, 3, and chain 3. Continue the same way all way around, please. In the last round, number 12, we'll be making all 3 remaining double crochets together and a picot on chain 3, then chain 3, chain 5 with a picot, chain 6 with a picot, chain 5 with a picot, with single crochets between them, and chain 3. So chain 2 as usual, and then we'll begin the next double crochet and the last double crochet, and we'll finish them together. Now chain 3. I'll insert the hook in the top of these 3 double crochets together using these 3 threads, and I will pull the hook through and we'll make a slip stitch. Now chain 3, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the middle of these 5 chain stitches, chain 2, a single crochet in chain 3 space of the previous round, chain 6, a single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. This time we have chain 3 left here, so we'll make chain 3 again on the other side of the picot, a single crochet in chain 3 space, chain 5 again, a single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. This time it's the middle chain, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets together, begin the first one, begin the second one, begin the third one. Now we have 4 threads on the hook, pull the hook through all of them, make chain 3, insert the hook in these 4 threads, and pull the hook through and through once again to make a slip stitch and a picot. Chain 3, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the 3rd, sorry, from the hook, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 6, a slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, chain 3, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the middle, chain stitch, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 3, and continue with 3 double crochets with a picot. And finish this round on your own, please. If you want to crochet the bow for the wreath, it's easy to do. You need to make a ribbon first. A ribbon consists of 100 rows. Each row consists of 7 double crochets with chain 1 between, and then 1 round of chain stitches with picot. I'll make a small sample to show how to do it. We'll start with chain 16. So this is the first one which we do not count. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we'll skip 5 chain stitches. One of them will remain a chain stitch. The 3 in the middle will consider to be a double crochet, and this will also be a chain stitch. So we are going to skip these 5, and in the 6th chain we'll make a double crochet. Now chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next one. Chain 1, skip 1, a double crochet. So this is number 4. Chain 1, skip 1, make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, make a double crochet. Now I have made 6, and chain 1, the last one, 7. This is the first row. Now each row will start with chain 4 now. 3 chain stitches will be the first double crochet, and then chain 1 for separation. Turn the work and start making double crochets in double crochets. Chain 1, a double crochet. Chain 1, a double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, a double crochet. Chain 1, and now we approached these 5 chain stitches. The first one was a chain stitch. The next 3 chain stitches made the double crochet. So we'll make the last double crochet in this 3rd chain of the double crochet stitch, so that we would have 1 chain stitch between double crochets. So now I have 7 double crochets again, and start the next row with chain 4, and we'll continue making double crochets with chain 1 between. Chain 1, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and beginning this row it will be easy to find this 3rd chain stitch out of 4 and make a double crochet. Well, continue working like this and make about 100 rows. I'll make just a few more, and then we'll show how to work around this ribbon. I have made 6 rows, enough for my small sample, and now I will be making picots on both sides of this ribbon. I'll make chain 5 and a slip stitch in the middle of those 5 chain stitches for a picot, and chain 2. Now I'll skip this first double crochet and we'll make a single crochet in the next one. Once again, chain 5, a single crochet in the middle chain stitch, chain 2, a single crochet in the next double crochet in its side, chain 5, a slip stitch in the middle, chain stitch, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, chain 2, a single crochet, chain 5, another picot, chain 2, and now we'll skip this double crochet, or well, we'll actually make a single crochet in its top, or actually its bottom here. So this is going to be one of 13 single crochets that we are going to make along this side. A single crochet in each double crochet and a single crochet in each chain stitch. So I have made the first one. Now the second one in the chain stitch, the next in the double crochet, the next in the chain stitch, then double crochet, chain stitch, double crochet, chain stitch, double crochet, chain stitch, double crochet, chain stitch, and now we need to make a single crochet in this double crochet, and we'll repeat the same pattern that we used on the other side. So we'll make chain 5, a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, chain 2, we'll skip this first double crochet and make a slip stitch in the next one, and continue working like this all the way along this side, and then make 13 single crochet stitches on the other short side. Now we need to harden what we crocheted. I usually use cornstarch for that, and have a video on my channel how to give shape to crocheted items. Watch it if you want to. The link is on your screen now. Since we use the metal ring, we cannot soak the wreath in boiled starch, so we'll have to apply boiled starch on the wreath with hands. Make sure you do not put too much, otherwise after drying the wreath might have starch film on it, and you don't want it. After that, stretch the wreath very well. If you choose to use pins, make sure they are non-rusting pins. If you do not use pins, just continue stretching the wreath from time to time when it is drying, because crocheted items tend to shrink a little while they are drying. If you made a crocheted bow, don't soak it in boiled starch, but apply starch on the ribbon with your hand the same way as you did with the wreath. But try to use even less starch, because the ribbon, although it should hold its shape, it should stay flexible. It should not be very rigid. Now, when everything is dry and ironed, the wreath needs to be assembled and decorated. As I already mentioned, the bow can be done differently. This time I used a bow made of satin ribbon, also used similar ribbon on the bells. I inserted the end of the ribbon in a bead and fix the bead in place with a drop of glue. It can also be done with a knot, tying a knot here inside the bell. I also used a few beads here at the end of the narrow ribbon. I also decided to decorate this wreath with small beads. Beads actually can be crocheted in, but then you would need to put all those beads on the thread at the very beginning of work and move them along all the time while you are crocheting. I chose the easier way. I just glued them on. They look good and they stay well here. This is it for today. I hope you liked the video and the wreath that we made together. If so, please push the like button. And if you want to be informed of all the new projects on the channel, consider subscribing and pushing the notification bell. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.